Hey everyone, tonight we're going to do a braided pork loin. I'm going to trim some of the fat and some of the silver skin off this. It is colder than heck out here where I'm out of here on Mount St. Helens, and it's dark again, but it's early and that's just how it goes. So I'll show you a little bit of, we're going to trim a little bit of this, start getting it ready. You don't have to watch me do the whole thing because there's some trimming that needs to be done on this. Let's get that silver skin. Dogs love that stuff. You don't want a whole lot of this fat on there. Try not to get a lot of the meat. Because of how I'm preparing this, I don't want a whole bunch of fat. You know how I am. I like a lot of fat on the meat because fat equals flavor, but not with this really. I've got a special sauce that I'm going to make too. We'll bring you on with that. Boy, I tell you what, that is a good thick fat cap on that. Let's just push that through. I feel like I'm skinning a sturgeon or a catfish. Right, still looking good. Let's just get that pulled off. Alright folks, here's what we're going to do. We're making braided pork loins. So, I'm going to move a little bit around. This is a little bit longer than we normally buy because I want to have a good braid. So, I am going to score the dog. So now we're going to go ahead and cut it all the way. I want this to be beautiful. Beautiful meat. It's beautiful. Hey, and guess what? It's not beef this week. How about that? Alrighty, we've got that wet. Let me move these up a little bit. Okay, kind of think, you know what, let's just go ahead and do how I've got it scored. Well, it feels tender. Some bunny meat right here. Just trying to keep this evened out. You never be just perfect. You don't have to be perfect unless you're doing something for catering or something like that, or doing one of those cook-offs where you don't really cook like you would for friends and neighbors. Let's see, for the broth. Okay. So we're just going to put a little bit of mustard for the sake of binding. And you'll never taste it. It just, you can't. It goes away. It's just great for a binder. Helps those seasonings to stay on. Get it on the corners and in the sides. And I'm probably going to turn this over. See, I mean, that's not beautiful, but let's get that. Hey, hello there. Let's get all the meat, get in the grooves. Now, wow, this thing's nice and heavy. Jeez. Turn it over. Just a little bit more. Just want to make sure that All of this is coated. And this is beautiful. It's beautiful meat. One thing I love about pork, especially the butts and these kind of things, is you get this money meat, that darker stuff. Oh, that's what I like about pork steaks too. The different colors you get in the steak as opposed to a chop. Okay, now today I feel so lucky. I was looking for something, because I always do the same old stuff, it seems like, as far as spices go. Kind of, but not really. I do change it up. I follow a man called Malcolm Reed. He has a show called How to Barbecue Right, and I suggest that you actually go to his channel and check him out. I mean, he's world famous, all right? He's a barbecue pit master who has won competitions and stuff. I'm a barbecue pit master who has only competed amongst friends. So we're going to use his AP rub. I've been dying to get this. I got this at Walmart. Oh, all I can do is just tell you, get this. Killer Hogs, the AP seasoning. Malcolm Reed. Thank you, Malcolm. If you ever watch my show, I'd be honored. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Is that not beautiful? Be a little generous with it. Oh, heck yeah. That's nice. Okay, we're going to rub a little bit into it. Now, Killer Hogs, the barbecue rub. This, Malcolm uses this on just about everything, so I'm real excited about this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to turn it over again. And you all know about the sweating. I always talk about, yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Get some more of this AP. That's basically almost just a salt and pepper and garlic mix. But the way that this is put together, Malcolm knows what he's doing, guys. And I'm honored to actually try this. This is my first time. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And Walmart carries this now. All right, the barbecue rub. Oh, boy. I'm doing it just like Malcolm tells you to do it, too. Now, in this sauce I got coming up, it's not Malcolm's. You know, being Northwest, Pacific Northwest, we don't have an identity for barbecue, and I'm trying to create one. And my boys, I'm one of those guys. I like the natural honeys, I like the berries, and I like the fruits. So I'm going to make an apricot type of, let's just say it's going to be good. All right, you'll come along. I'll bring you along. Now let's let this meat rest. Let it suck in these spices. Look at that. Oh, you pretty babies. You ready? Let's braid this thing. So let's. Y'all know how to braid. I'm sure you do. The middle. Back to the middle. Over the middle. Over the middle. Over the middle. This is so cool. Let's tighten it up. Over the middle. Yep, let's keep it tight. Keep it tight. Over the middle. We're getting toward the end. Stretch it. Over the middle. Over the middle. One more time. Okay, now we're going to take a skewer. Skew. Come on, skew. Gonna break it. Gotta break it. The cats are running in and out. Okay, I want to put one more in there just for good measure because this is big. Let's go ahead and run one through this way. Break it. And gonna break it. This is going to go on the barbecue. I'm going to go out and light the coals. Is this not beautiful? All right. Again, we're experimenting. This is my first time doing something like this. And I brought you along. You know why? Because I love you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give one more little bit of this over the top. The barbecue rub. Ooh. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and get the coals going and get this on the smoker. Yep. Stay tuned because it's going to be good. All right, folks. We're going to lay it on just like this. Tonight, I'm changing it up. Since this is pork, and I told you, especially with Malcolm Reed, hopefully someday he'll watch this, I'm using not cherry this time. I know I use cherry on everything. Maple. We're using maple wood. Cut right here on the property. My grandson Aiden, go ahead and put that on there for Grandpa. Hold on. I want to tuck this out a little bit. Okay. Thank you. I'm making a sauce with 1 full can of apricot preserves. I've got about a cup of Cattleman's barbecue sauce in here. I have 2 tablespoons of honey, about 1/8 of a cup of balsamic vinegar, and almost a quart of homemade apple juice, which was steam juiced from apples. And we want this to be thin. That's why I'm stirring it. We want it to be thin because it's going to glaze. That honey's going to help, and those apricot preserves are going to help. So we'll get this nice and hot, and it's got so much time. We got so much time to go on that. What's going on out there? So hang in with me. 133. We're getting close. Okay. So we're gonna okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this glaze on. Oh man. And we're gonna let it go for 15 minutes, and it's coming off. And then we'll let it rest. I just want to go ahead and pour some of this on. And I have a lot of this because I don't make anything small. Let's get a nice glaze going. This is one unbelievable, beautiful piece of meat. No reason to smoke anymore. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I wanted to pull this off at 140, but it's like 130, 145, 140. So we're just going to give this about, let's just give it another 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to cut this, get your coleslaw here. This is barbecue made. We'll cut this just like this. Put a little coleslaw in here. Oh my gosh. And we're going to go ahead and dribble just a little bit of this sauce, the glazed sauce, on that pork. Not a lot, we just want a little bit. Look at this. So much juice. It's unbelievable. Oh, so beautiful. Very tender. Oh God. Okay, so let me try this with a little this coleslaw. That coleslaw is so cold too. Wow. Now I really wanted to do a little bit better with the glaze, but I'm happy with how this turned out. The family was involved. My wife, of course, the beautiful Mrs. Barbecue. My grandson, who's going to be 18 years old in just a couple days. Oh, I can't believe it. And just the support of you people, my hungry watchers. I love you. Fist bump. Bam, we're out.